Like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Tesla is just so exciting today. Why we have just a little over $5 range today. We have a high so far today of $213.19 and a low of $207.56. And Grandpa's gonna give me his prediction here for next week shortly. And I tell you what, it's an exciting prediction. We're gonna talk about $50 candles, death cross. My buddy likes to hear about that death cross, and we're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about our M that we're building. And we're going to talk, well, the indexes are up. They're up pretty good. But Tesla, of course, is underperforming. We're not up. Later today, Grandpa's going to do, we got an election coming up. And, before I forget, Tesla earnings are coming out on the 24th. So that should be fairly wild. And they'll do whatever they're going to do there. But probably later today, Grandpa's going to do a live stream on, we got the election coming up, probably between Trump and Biden or Trump or somebody. It looks like Trump's going to get the Republican nomination, but I want to talk to you about all the incentives that EV makers have got under Biden. Sounds like Trump might take those away. And I want to explain to you why, in Grandpa's humble opinion, that is going to be tremendously good for Tesla. And I believe it will be. And I want to explain that to you. For the future of Tesla, taking those incentives away when Trump he's going to drill, he says he's going to drill, baby, drill, and lower the price of oil down back to $2 or whatever where it belongs, and we'll have cheap energy, and our economy's going to turn around, and that's the game plan. But we'll talk about that in the next one. Okay, so let's see, what should Grandpa say here? We're going to talk about $50 candles. This is the monthly chart right here. Grandpa's just goofing around, scalping. I'm up almost 1,400 today, just goofing around. Okay, so $50 candles. It's nothing for a monthly candle to be $50. Well, I shouldn't say nothing, but it's very common. 5 of the last 7 candles here, had you bought all right, Grandpa's got new red lines on here. See this red line on the bottom? That's 214 and a half. 214 area, and on the top it's 264. That's a $50 spread. In 5 of the last 7 months, you would have got a payday buying in the 214 area and selling in the 264 area. This area here is a money maker. So you buy at 214. Boy, Grandpa's just making money. You buy at 214 area and you sell at 264 area every month. 5 out of the last 7 months. So now if you can buy below that, Grandpa would suggest that you just take your 50. You know, if it goes above your $50 mark, buy a buck or two, put in a stop loss at the $50 mark so you ensure your profit of at least 50 bucks. And you can play this in a monthly game. You can do Tesla in a monthly game. And Grandpa even put these red lines on here just to give you some reference to it. So, okay, that's what Grandpa thinks about that. Let's look at the weekly. Okay, weekly, we got our weekly M. We were working on this W, and we were excited about it, and it just disintegrated. And now we're working on an M. Up, and down. And that gets me into what Grandpa's thinking for next week. I think we have substance at 184, massive, but not, I shouldn't say massive, but we have massive substance at 190. They bought there in advance. A ton at 190 is real strong. And at a minimum, I think we're going to see 190 next week. That's Grandpa's humble prediction. Can Grandpa be wrong and this thing turn around? Absolutely. Might go to 284 up here. But let's see, what have I got going on this thing? I think I gotta sell one more. And I'm going to. Hopefully it'll take it. I gotta get rid of that. I don't want to own any shares right now. Because it's going to 190 and Grandpa's long. That's why. I think I'll sell market and get rid of it. Let's see. Sell. I think I'm doing that right. Grandpa don't know. I'll get rid of that. Okay, Grandpa got rid of it. Okay, so now we're having fun. Okay, so Tesla's inching upward a little bit here. That's what's going on. We're 209.85 right now. And Grandpa's up over 1,500 today, goofing around. All right, so we got our M. Grandpa figures we're going to see 190 next week, probably our 184. She's just looking terrifically weak, but think about that $50 candle thing. 5 of the last 7 months, you could have bought in the 214 area, 214, 215, sold at 264, 265 every time. And what was Grandpa doing? Waiting for 268. You know, if you're waiting for the long-term payday up here at 280, 284, might not be. It's all great when you get it, but if you can go back and forth 5 times in 7 months with a $50 profit each time, that's pretty impressive. So let's look at the daily, and we're going to look at this death chart, this death cross here. You got the 200 moving average on the bottom. She's come up and she's finally stopped going up and she's coming sideways. And this one is starting to turn down. If this 50 goes through that 200 on the way down, we're going to see, we'll see real close to the 150 area in Grandpa's opinion. We ain't hit it yet, but if we go down to 190, we might hit it. And is 101.07 in your future? Well, I certainly hope so. You call that a buying opportunity. Truthfully, let's go back to the monthly here. I want you to see something here. You got, this is Grandpa's uptrend, but we are absolutely in this downtrend now. But where the two meet is at the 240 range, right at 241, okay? So, Grandpa talks about 248 being the halfway point. Well, I think that probably closer to the 240, 241 for a buy below that and sell above that would probably be a much safer bet if you're going in and out. But always save some shares for what? 7,000 a share. Grandpa's got 7,000 reasons why you want to save some shares for 7,000 a share. That's a fact. The big guys are buying. If you listen to some of my previous live streams, you know that. The market makers, this algorithm, they've been buying for 6-7 months, and this thing is going to fly. 2025, 2026 is going to be magnanimous for Tesla. And I'm going to ask one of my grandkids here, what's better than ice cream and candy?
A Tesla.
A what?
A Tesla.
A Tesla. Oh, they like. I got a bunch of grandkids here. They like Tesla better than ice cream and candy. Okay, I don't know about these guys. Okay, all good things are from the Lord, and Lord willing, I'll come back and probably around the close, and we'll do a little more in-depth talk about next Monday, because Monday's coming, and it's going to really, really, really be exciting. See you then.